Mitragana Swagata. Let us try at our level to do our sadhana of focusing our mind on the Lord through our morning evening classes, as well as whatever the time we have chosen, we are able to give for our sadhana. Wherever we cannot do, let us go through our prarabdha cheerfully, silently, in that prayerful mood. So let the opportunities come, let us encash them. Use it as the sadhana. Wherever there are no such wonderful mind or heart or chance, engage in some or the other, simpler than simplest sadhana of Bhagavan Nama to anything which we can do with the maximum of our capacity. Another best thing we can do is the prayers. There are two prayers. One, O Lord, please forgive me for all the papa done, and because of which this prarabdha, outer inner, is coming, because of which I am not able to do sadhana. The second prayer is, O Lord, see to it that I have no desire prompted anything done in my life further, other than the desire of obtaining you, other than the desire of becoming your servant. May all punya be done through me for your pleasing. May your grace lift me spiritually. In this way, unambiguously, clearly, we can extend prayers with the bhava in the heart in whatever the bhasha we can do. This is how slowly, steadily we can help ourselves in growing spirituality. So let us do today the conclusion of Markandeya Kruta Stuti. So too in our Dashama Skandha, Krishna Bhagavan's the remaining four marriages. So too in Adhyatma Ramayana, Sri Hanumanji coming and meeting Bhagavan Rama. So sweet are all these three topics. Let us try to revel in the present moment in enjoying them. Let us start. Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sachidanandaropaya Vishwotpatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayan Namaha Nigamakαλπතරෝर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवण त्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् ॐ समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदीनदेभ्यो शास्त्रेभ्यो नमः। ओं परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षे सूतमहामुने शौनकादिऋषिभ्यो वैशम्पायनादिऋषिभ्यो अत्र्यादिऋषिभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो वत्स्याद्यवतारेभ्यो आदित्यादिनवग्रहदेवताभ्यो दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय हयग्रीवादिगुरुभ्यो आदिपराशक्तिमात्रे मातापितृदेवताभ्यो आद्यशङ्कराचार्यादिगुरुभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधसिद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् क्षणे एव पुराण इतिहास श्रुतिस्मृतियुक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरूणां दर्शन अनुग्रहानुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं ये भक्ताः साधकाः सनातनधर्मस्थापनार्थं कंकणबद्धाः तेषां सर्वेषां सदा सर्वदा सत्सम्पदा सत्शक्ति सत्साधना सद अनुकूलता प्राप्ति विघ्न शत्रु निवारण द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य दिग्विजयार्थंच श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य द्वादश स्कंदस्य दशम स्कंदस्यापि पारायण मध्ये वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे आदौ द्वादश स्कंदः। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं द्वादश स्कंदः। ओमाभासश्च निरोधश्च यतश्चाध्यवसीयते स आश्रय परं ब्रह्म परमात्मेति शब्दते। अथ अष्टमोऽध्यायः। श्रीशुक उवाच श्रीमार्कण्डेय उवाच ॐ सूत उवाच मार्कण्डेय उवाच ॐ किं वर्णये तव विभो यदुदीरितोऽसुः संस्पन्दते तमनुवाङ्मन इन्द्रियाणि स्पन्दन्ति वै तनुभृताम् अजशर्वयोश्च स्वस्याप्यथापि भजताम् असि भावबन्धुः मूर्ति इमे भगवतो भगवन् स्त्रिलोक्याः क्षेमाय तापविरमाय च मृत्युजित्यै नानाबिभर्षवितुमन्यतनोर्यथेदं सृष्ट्वा पुनर्ग्रससि सर्वमिवोर्णनाभिः तस्यावितुः स्थिरचरेशितुरङ्घ्रिमूलं यत्स्तं न कर्मगुणकालरुजस्पृशन्ते यद्वै स्तुवन्ति निनमन्ति यजन्त्यभीक्ष्णं ध्यायन्ति वेदहृदया मुनयस्तदाप्त्यै नान्यं तवाङ्घ्रिप नयात् अपवर्गमूर्तेः क्षेमं जनस्य परितोभिय ईश विद्मा ब्रह्मा बिभेत्य रमतो द्विपरार्धधिष्ण्यः कालस्य ते किमुत तत् कृतभौतिकानां तद्वै भजामृतधियस्तव पादमूलं हित्वेदतमात्मच्छदि चात्मगुरोः परस्य देहाद्यपार्थमसदन्त्यमभिज्ञमात्रं विन्देत ते तर्हि सर्वमनीषितार्थं सत्वं रजस्तम इतीश तवात्मबन्धो मायामयाः स्थितिलयोदय हेतवोऽस्य लीलाधृता यदि सत्वमयी प्रशान्त्यै नान्ये नृणां व्यसनमोहभियश्चयाभ्यां तस्मात् तवेह भगवन् अथ तावकानां शुक्लां तनुं स्वदयितां कुशला भजन्ति यत्सात्वताः पुरुषरूपमुशन्ति सत्वं लोको यतो भयमुतात्म सुखं न चान्यत् तस्मै नमो भगवते पुरुषाय भूम्ने विश्वाय विश्वगुरवे परदेवतायै नारायणाय ऋषये च नरोत्तमाय हंसाय संयतगिरे निगमेश्वराय यं वै न वेदवितथाक्ष पथैर्भ्रमतु धीः सन्तं स्वकेष्वसुषुहृद्यपि दृक्पथेषु तन्माययावृतमतिः स एव साक्षात् आद्यस्तवाखिल गुरोरुपसाद्य वेदं यद्दर्शनं निगम आत्मरः प्रकाशं मुह्यन्ति यत्र कवयो जपरायतन्तः तं सर्ववादविषय प्रतिरूपशीलं वन्दे महापुरुषमात्मनिगूढबोधं वन्दे महापुरुषमात्मनिगूढबोधम् इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे श्रीमार्कण्डेयकृत श्री नरनारायण स्तुतिर्नाम अष्टमोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। So straight away come to the 45th mantra. It is said Bhagavan has Maya, it has three gunas. The whole Maya is under the control of Bhagavan, so too the three gunas are under his control. They don't bind him. Thus, he using the Maya, which is totally under his control and his three gunas, he does the Srushti, Sthiti, Laya in general and everything in particular in the world. In particular means whenever he takes the avatar and does the particular Leelas. While doing all of that, many times in many avatars, he appeared to be going through some limitations and sufferings. Yet that is only play only, Nataka Matra, Leela only. He is always the Swami, the Lord of the Maya and Three Gunas. Therefore, even though generally he is doing Sushtitalaya, particularly he is doing Leela Avatara, Katha, in all cases, he is not bound by Three Gunas. Therefore, उनके लिए वो चलता है. Okay, so He being the master of all these three gunas, and is always in the awareness of his own essential self to be the entire universe. So Atma Jnana is complete to him. Sarvam Atma iti Anubhava is complete to him. Entire Maya with three gunas is under his control. Therefore, he can do the using of all the three gunas as requirement. But as comes to our life, the other two gunas, Rajotamo, not being used by us, only for which they are given, but we misuse them because of its inherent negative capacities also. Therefore, we are bound. And this bondage to the Rajogunas, gunas of Kamakrodha Adi, Tamogunas, gunas of Nidra Adi. One, they are not allowing the Sattva in us to precipitate. Without Sattva Guna, the Tattva Jnana can never ever occur. Without the Atma Tattva Jnana, the bondage can never go away. Therefore, Markandeya while doing the stuti, are recommending to all of us that let your Rajoguna be only in doing your duties, professions, any other obligations, any seva, any yajna. Other than that, every other Rajoguna aspect of Chanchalata of Mana for any reason is not good. So to the tamoguna for few hours, one can go to the sleep for recouping energy. Any other extension of that tamoguna is not good. So not valuing both of them, let us value, respect, improve sattva only in our life. That is the meaning of it. Yadapi sattvamayi prashantei nanye nrunam vyasana moha bhiyashchayabhyam. The other gunas, rajotamo, give us vyasana, give us the moha, give us the bhaya. Therefore, only the sattva guna prashanti. Thus, go on involving in all the sattva guna vishayas and always remain in the inner prashanti, born out of the havoc not created by rajo and tamo. Continuation of that was in the sloka 46. So, Tasmat tava iha bhagavan atha tavakanam shuklam tanum swadaitam kushara bhajanti. So, a Bhagavan, Tasmat, therefore, tava iha shuklam tanum. This you are the Shukla Tanu, the Sattva Swadaitam, which is so dear to the human beings, Kushalaha, the wise, intelligent, and Bhajanti. They do the worship of that. Yet Sattvataha Purusharupa Mushanti Sattvam, and a matured, more understood person. So the Sattva Guna is said, they say it to be your correct expression. है ना पुरुष रूपम सत्वम उशंति उशंति means speak. They speak the sattva guna to be your own rupa only. Loko yataha abhayam uta atma sukham. And because of this, your sattva guna only, there is abhayam, fearlessness, also the atma sukham. Yesterday we have explained this in an exhaustive manner that right from Bhojana onwards, everything in this world is of three guna. In that, by choice, let us select only the Sattva guna Vishayas only. Give not a chance to Tama even for the time pass sake. Because Sattva only gives Atma Sukham Abhayam. Atma Sukham obviously by discovery of one's own self. And this one self is one without second, universal. There is nothing other than it. Nihana nasti kinchana. Then how come there is a bhayam? है ना सत्वगुण से ही आत्म सुखम और भय मिलता है रजो तमोगुण से आत्म दुखम दूसरों को भी दुखम होता है आत्म भयम दूसरों को भी भय इज इट नॉट Therefore, everything sattvika you continuously encourage. And most important thing as a duty is what? To our next generation also. Let everything related to sattva only we have to give them. And common sense is depending on the society, the need little of that Rajoguna to protect the dharma, to do his duties, to protect self, he can have. But basically, the Sattva Sattva should never be meant as weakness, should never be meant as like a doormat. No, that is what we have to learn from our Bhagavan's avatars. He is full of Sattva but in almost every avatara, he invokes Rajoguna to destroy all the bad elements. Sister Rakshana ke liye as much Sattva he uses. For the Dushta Sikshana, he uses the Rajoguna. See that ferocious form of Lakshmi Nrsimha. How it is only full Rajasic expression only outside. But inside, Shuddha Sattva. So that we have to learn. Children, teach them. Be Sattvika. Basically, when required, then jump or invoke Rajoguna to protect Sanatana Dharma, Hinduism, to protect the nation from any of the calamities, to protect yourself from bad elements. Bring Rajoguna. Today I was having this only in the mind prayer. Why not the Lord give all the cows in all the world, the lion and tiger like of quality to express when these rascals, the wretched Rakshasas, trying to kill them. Yesterday, how many thousands of cows were killed on the first Ekadashi by the other religious people? Lakhs of them in other countries, though. In our country, permitted by the so-called that religion politicians. Nothing, nobody else does anything for it. No government takes action, and the states like this where we stay, they want power, therefore they don't even care. So I was thinking, if no government, no so-called boasting Hindu can protect them, why not the God give the lion tiger like quality in that cows that whenever somebody tries to kill them, they should revolt and finish all those fellows. Same way in Hindus, along with Shuddha Sattva Guna in general for the spiritual progress and service of the world. Along with that, the particular Rajoguna, when somebody tries to poke, if they become like lion and tiger, how come our Ram Mandir, Krishna Mandir, Shiva Mandir will be broken? How come our Indian Hindu women and all will be troubled? Do you understand? That amount of Rajoguna to retaliate is required. But otherwise, for the true spiritual progress, so that we are not liability to others, the world is rightly used for our growth, everything related to Sattva only we have to. Okay? Get good pens and notebooks for your grandchildren as the gifts. 10 notebooks and pens type of sattvic things you give, only one maximum rajasic thing of a plastic rifle you give them. But tell, this is not to harm others, this is to protect ourselves and protect the good, just like all our avatars have weapons, not to attack anyone for their selfishness, but to protect themselves and also the good. Your power of rajas it should be to protect yourself and others, not to trouble others. When you deal with others in general, use your sattva guna. Dekho, I am giving you these 10 sattvic things, one rajasic. Is it not? Give them Bhagavad Gita. Give them such good, positive sattvic gifts. Even the food. Give them fruits and all first. Having eaten them, chalo, this is for your little of joy. Thodas. Clothing, the places where we take them, the things we show them, the topics we talk to them. Today I was listening, there are some 5 children in one house. The mother teaching them, uh, Janaganamana Dinayaka Jai Vande Mataram. I was so happy. 1 year child, 1.5 year. In other place also, teaching small children that shlokas. I felt so happy. Good. Let not even one Hindu child be without knowing Bhagavad Gita shlokas, without knowing the shloka of namaskaras of all Bhagavans, without knowing the japa of every devata. हर देवता का जप मंत्र, श्लोक, स्तोत्र सारे हमारे बच्चों को आना चाहिए. So to the bhajana kirtana. So to what that each of the devata rupa stands for and why they took avatara, who are the rakshasas who they have eliminated and what those rakshasas have done. Hmm. When this is induced into them, beautiful. Bring UCC, make India Hindu country and revamp whole systems. कौन आके रोकेगा देखते हैं. The whole world should become universally Hindu, not only India, because of the principles for which it stands, because for the maturity it stands, for its time-tested universal values, universal oneness, universal growth. All religion stands for. Very, very important. So, Sattvika. We also, Sattvika. See, even in Devatas also, the Rajasika, Tamasika, Kshudra Devatas are there. In our purposes also, there is the Kshudrata. In our doing the Upasana Puja also, there is Kshudra. Let us not do it. Let us do more and more the Sattvika only. Because Prashanti Atma Sukhaya. Abhaya Atma Sukha. Okay, Atma Sukham Abhayam and Nacha Anyat. Yesterday you saw proved through the Rajotamo in the mind, where is the Atma Sukha? It is covered only. In the Tamo Guna, very stuporous slumber, ignorance, bliss. In Rajoguna, the reflected bliss. Where is the real self bliss in the real bliss of the self? Is there only in the Atma Jnana that's gained only through the Sattva Guna. Very, very important lesson. Toward the end of Bhagavatam, through Markandeya ji, we are all receiving. So every shloka that way, if you see, filled with such a important message. So from today onwards, सात्विकता को हम इतना अपने जीवन में बढ़ाएंगे. And thus spread that sattva only in the whole universe, not Rajo and Tamo. And how the sattva guna is developed? Only by the divine related activities. Okay, Bhagavad Sambandhi, when we are in contact, sattva guna grows. Other human beings Sambandhi contacts we develop the Rajo in us. Dravya objects, when we are in contact with them too much, the Tamo. Don't you see that every day watching TV, eating food, they're all Tamo. Therefore, the mind, is it not getting diluted? When we are involved with people beyond the duty requirement, beyond the service orientation, is it not every day in your house that घिस घटपट सारा लड़ाई रजोगुण हो रहा है कि नहीं? सो द्रव्य से द्रव्य तमोगुण बढ़ता है. व्यक्ति विशेष से अगर हम केवल धर्म के लिए व्यवहार नहीं करते हैं और लेन देन की बात हो या कंपैरिजन कंपटीशन इन सब बकवास बेवकूफ़ी करते हैं तो rajoguna grows. Just like say wife husband, mutually they do their duty. For that the rajoguna is used. Beyond that, she is not expecting too much from him. He is also not expecting. Then the raja is used but not overpowering. But if they just cross the limits and all, she expects beyond the limits from him. He also does it. Then the comparisons, the competitions are brought. All of them are Rajoguna Lakshana. Then that house is in pieces, not in peace. There is hello board you can put. Hello. Everybody here are hell only in the no Hari Om board. Is it not? But think about the divine things. भगवान का कोई लीला सुनो, कथा सुनो, गुण सुनो, उनके धाम का वर्णन सुनो, उनका जो भक्तों की कथा, भक्ति की कथा, भगवत कृपा वाला, ये सब सुन रहे हैं तो इज नॉट आवर माइंड गेनिंग दैट सत्व गुण. सो भगवत संबंधी रिलेट करते जाना सत्व. ओके. सो in that way, why this type of sloka appear are important? For the two reasons. One, we say I am not able to come out of Rajatamo, or we say even those gunas also are created an expression of God only. Why should we deny? This wrong justification comes in us. Like, I have a lot of money, why should not I enjoy? That wrong justification from a seeker standpoint. I am taking medicine, double medicine I will take. So what will happen if I eat more sweets? A diabetic patient. It's a wrong suggestion it is. जस्टिफिकेशन होता है वहाँ, गलत. इन दोनों को अवॉइड करने के लिए ऑल गुणास आर डेफिनेटली गॉड्स शक्ति ओनली. यट for atma sukha and prashanti and avaya सत्व गुण इज द कॉज न अन्ये. देखो, विथ न अन्य शुरू किया ऊपर श्लोक में, तीसरे श्लोक में न च अन्य, तो उससे कंक्लूड किया, मतलब दो बार किया. By this, we should start loving the Sattva Guna, start using Rajotamo only for the survival purpose. More than that, उसका दोस्ती नहीं करना. नहीं तो पूरा हमारा अध्ययन किया हुआ शास्त्रों का, सारा उपासना है, गुरु का सेवा, सारा चौपट व्यर्थ हो जाएगा. वो गुणास आर वेरी पावरफुल, स्पेशली रजोतमो. दे कैन पुल अस टू एनी डाउन ट्रॉडन लेवल. है ना, थोड़ा तमोगुण आ गया मानो मन में कि इनफ ऑफ लिसनिंग टू क्लासेस फ्रॉम 1000 days and he same Bhagavatam, same things and all. Enough. Thereafter you will not be seen in the class. गया. अगेन टू कम बैक हो गया, फिर 10-20 जन्म लग जाते. In big cities, if you miss the turn, gone. Then फ्लाईओवर में 20 किलोमीटर जाकर घूम घूम के आना पड़ेगा. नो यू टर्न. And a little rajogun of comparison is done. Is it not? Of any sort. Then we miss it. Therefore, we have to be, from once we are regular to the classes, we have to start learning how to be aware about our own mind and its moods. Not only about the classes, about one's own sadhana at home. भर जाता है रजो तमोगुण आकर मित्र बन के ऐसे अटैक करते हैं द यूपीए वाले. वो सत्व को आने नहीं, चलो आज छोड़ देते हैं उपासना, पूजा छोड़ देते हैं, आज थक गए. Make some decisions in life. Those 3-4 hours of sattva gunatmaka sadhana, which we have decided, after doing that only, let rajo tamo be given value, mar bhi jaye. Unless these type of commitments are there, that sattva cannot be developed. Given a chance, rajo tamo overpowers. Very powerful it is. So, loko yato abhayam uta atma sukham. And nachanyat, not by the other two things, this atma sukham and bhayarahityam, they can never come. Okay? Yesterday we started seeing these beautiful salutations done by our great Markandeya Rishi. And we also learn, be at his place. I only, let us become Markandeya Rishi. Let his words be our words. Let his feelings be our feelings. Let his prayers and intentions be ours. प्लीज 100% कॉपी करें इन सारे भक्तों को, हमें फायदा होता है. नो नीड टू कॉपी एनी ऑफ दी outside heroes, etc. They are our real heroes. Copy the hero Dhruva, go to forest, do the 6 months of japa, upasana. Copy the hero, the Prahlada, ready for going through anything to establish Narayana Bhakti. Copy the great hero Nachiketa, who says no to every bhoga for which we are craving like beggars. For the sake of self-knowledge, he has said no to everything ruthlessly, vehemently. Let them be our heroes. Let Markandeya Rishi be our hero. Let us copy him. Okay. What is the sloka? Enjoy once more chanting this 47. Tasmai namo bhagavate purushaya bhumne vishvaya vishwagurave paradevatayai नारायणाय ऋषये च नरोत्तमाय हंसाय संयतगिरे Nigameshwaraya Tasmai Namaha. Salutations to him. Whom? Naturally, the dative case, fourth place, to him, to him, to him. And who is he? That Lord who has got all these divinities, qualities, virtues, powers, kindnesses, etc. First, Bhagavate. The Lord with the Bhagavan. Like Dhanavan, Gunavan, Bhagavan. So the Aishwarya, Samagra, Dharma, Yashasa, Jnana, Vairagya, all the one who is full, he is called Bhagavan. Purushaya, Purnatva, Purishayanatva, we have explained yesterday. Bhumne, the one who is Bhuma, Sarva Vyapakaha, सबसे बड़ा भूमा में सबसे बड़ा है और वो जो सबसे बड़ा है वो सर्वव्यापक होता ही है देन विश्वाय means this is an interesting thing. This is where many people cannot catch. People accept Bhagavan made world, Bhagavan maintaining the world, Bhagavan dissolves the world. But one question they don't ask, ki what is the material with which Bhagavan made the world? What are the instruments with which Bhagavan made the world? Because when something is to be created, made, instrument and material is required. This one question, if you can somehow induce in the entire scriptures studying or devotees of the world, only one question induce it. Then everyone becomes overnight the whole great lovers of the entire universe. Having understood this, if they are not cruel Rakshasas, having understood this, if they are little tender hearted, for them the entire universe becomes the point of worship and respect. In one question, what is the material and instrument with which the Bhagavan made the world? Obviously, the answer is what? Himself. Because before creation, he alone was there. So he himself is upadana, he himself is karana. निमित्त तो है ये एक्सेप्ट कर ही लेते हैं knowledge. So therefore, whole world, what is this? This world is a material. No, this material is what? Bhagavan only. Because when Bhagavan made world, there was no material matter other than him. So himself only the whole universe he made into. That is why, as we saw yesterday, not only Himalayas are Bhagavan, every dust particle in front of us is also Bhagavan. Start with Himalaya, the practice that among mountains, Himalaya is Bhagavan, but that's only starting point, not ending point. Ending point is a stone pebble which is in front, also is Bhagavan for us. Start with Ganga, Jahnavi Srotasam Asmi, but don't end there. Any flow of water anywhere is Bhagavan's expression. Vishwaya, विश्व पूरा भगवान ही है. There is no ugly, undivine, abominable in this world. Everything is bathing in the light of consciousness, supported by the Shuddha Satta only. Satta Chitta by Maya, given a Rupa and a Nama, is the whole world. So where is that point where Bhagavan is not there? And that Nama Rupa also Bhagavan only. So therefore the Adhara Bhagavan, Adhisthana, Adhyaropa also is Bhagavan. Imagine. नाम रूप माया ने किया, माया कौन भगवान का ही रूप है, शक्ति है. Is it not? This is the most important thing. Vishwaya. Lord alone is the whole jagat का रूप में है. There is nothing unholy and divine here. And if I am devotee of God, therefore I must have the devotion to anything in this world. There is no jada after listening this. परमात्मा ही उस पत्थर पहाड़ के रूप में है हमारे लिए. That's what Bhagavan made all of them worship Govardhana. So Vishwaya. Then Vishwa Gurave. Vishwa Guru means bigger, bigger to the entire world. Guru also means the teacher, Vishwa Guru. So he is the one teaching the whole world till they learn. One way of teaching of the Lord is sending the Rishi, Muni, Acharya, Guru, Bhakta. They are all the seen teachers teaching us the life how to live. If that teaching or learning is not possible or not receivable through experiences, Bhagavan teaches. अनुभव का जो पाठ सिखाने का होता है ना, इवन द टीचर से भी आप उतना नहीं सीख सकते. You understand, to the arrogant Arjuna who did not seek jnanam etc. from Krishna, the lesson taught to him through the anubhava that he is made to go into Kurukshetra war, looking into both sides, all are his own people only. And mind was corrupt by Sanjaya or Dhritarashtra through Sanjaya. Now see what a terrible situation he was in. So that situation made him to learn. Then he'll have to surrender to Krishna and learn from him about life, its purpose, and what to do at such moments of crisis. तो विश्व गुरवे सबसे बड़े हैं, सबको पाठ सिखाने वाले हैं. देन परदेवताये मीन्स व्हाट? ऑल देवतास आर अपरा, dependent to, under the orders of some paradevata, and that is he. That is the meaning of Taittiriam. Bhishasmad vatah pavate, Bhisha udeti suryah, Bhishasmad agnihi cha indraha cha, mrutyuh dhavati panchamaha. So, Vataha, Suryaha, Agni, Indra, Mrityu, all of them are apara devatas. Who is the one who is whipped with the hand, pushing them to work? That is Paradevata. So this Naranarayana are the Paradevata, above whom there is no other Para. And all the Devatas are Apara, below them, getting the orders, powers, permissions, positions to execute, mind you, his plan only, his Leela only. Is a one God whose plan, whose Leela is the entire universe. All Devatas are subordinated to him. So the Naranarayana in front are Paradevata. Chidrupi Paradevata Bhagavati Sri Rajarajeshwari. Use that word. See how many words have come for us to meditate about the Lord. Bhagavate Purushaya Bhumne 3. Vishwaya Vishwagurave Paradevataya 6. Narayanaya. So Narayanaya means Narayanaya Rushaye, the Narayana Maharshi. One is Narayana, is Lakshmi Narayana Hari. He himself has come as Naranarayana Rishi. So here Narayanaya Rushaye. So two Rishis are there in whose form the Hari has expressed to Vishnumurti. That is Narayana Nara. So Narayanaya Rushaye. You can separate them two. Narayana, the Supreme Narayana himself, who now took the Rishi Rupa and doing the Vyasa for the Loka Kalyana, whose name also again is Narayan. Then Nara Uttamaya. And who is this Nara Uttamaya? Our the Narottama, along with Narayana, the one who has come to give darshana, who is doing his tapasya along with Narayana in the Badrinath. Both of them are expression of one Hari, one Vishnumurti only. Then the next one, Hamsaya. Hamsa means, generally the Hamsa word is used for the Shuddhi, purity. Hamsa for its Swacha Guna, Swacha Safed Rang. Hamsa for it that it takes only the moti, not anything else. Hamsa again for its capacity of staying only the Himalayan Manasar over there. Hamsa again the last one takes milk and leaves the water. Only Satya ka grahan karta hai. So Hamsa means Shuddha. Hmm. Actually, Hamsa in the Vedantic language, A is added before Aham Saha. I am that. So the Hamsa going on in our breathing continuously. See? So hum, so. See? Hum, so. Saha aham, saha aham, Shuddha. So again, Hamsa Shabda used for the work which is done by Hamsa Pakshi of discrimination. If that discrimination is between the truth and untruth, truth is fully established in untruth is rejected totally, he is called as Paramahamsa. So some of the saints and sages, they are given the Paramahamsa title by someone. Maybe a guru only must have given another one. Again, a great Paramahamsas, like our Bhagavan Adi Shankara. Paramahamsa Parivraja Kasharya, Bhagavad Pujyapada Sri Shankara. Paramahamsa Parivraja Kaharya, Gauda Pada Shishya, Govinda Bhagavad Pujyapada Shishya, Sri Adya Shankara. So all the Adi Shankara Parampara Santa, they put that Paramahamsa Parivraja Kasharya. Many others, the Ramakrishna Paramhamsas, Yogananda Paramhamsas. So they give the names. Paramahamsa, extreme. So Hamsa for discrimination, Hamsa for choosing, Hamsa for Shuddhata. Discrimination between the Atma and Anatma. One. Choosing the Atma because that is reality, not the other one. Then the Shuddhata is one without second, non-dual, that one, that self is. Remember, whatever the duality now we see in the world, keeping it away when you discover the self, from the self standpoint, all is self only. That is the meaning of Annamayam Atmanam Upasankramati, Pranamayam Atmanam Upasankramati, Manomayam Atmanam. There is nothing other than me as Jada or Chetana or Atma or Anatma. When you say Brahman is Ekamayam Advaim, then how can there be anything other than him? If you again accept Dvaita, the basic principle of Advaita only we have rejected. Paramahamsa sthiti. Hamsaya. Okay. Then Samyata Gire. So the Samyata Gire means the one who is in that silent Rupa, Mauna Rupa. Means who is beyond all the Vaikari Madhyama Pashyanti Vani, who is in the Parasthiti. Here in this particular Naranarayana Rupa, Samyatagiri. Yes, rishis sit in silence and do the Mauna, Vrata, Upasana, Dhyana, Tapasya, so Samyatagiri. जो silently tapasya करने वाले. Then Nigama Ishwaraya. The most beautiful of all that is the Ishwara of Nigama. Nigama is that which takes us to the ultimate. Nitantam Gamayati. Nishchayena Gamayanti. Nitaram Gamyam Sthanam Gachati or takes us. So Asamantad Gamayati Agamaha. Nitantam Nitaram Gamayati Nigamaha. Vedas. Vedas take us to our essential truth from where we fell down because of only avidya. By giving us vidya, we are made to rise and stand to our own essential nature. So these all nigamas are expression of God, expressed by the God, permitted by the God, indicate the God, protected by the God, prachara is done by the God. All is Bhagavan. वेद रूप भगवान ही है। वेदेश्च सर्वैः अहमेव वेद्यः, वेदांत कृत अहमेव, वेदविद अहमेव। सो ब्रह्मविदाप्नोति परम, वेदविदाप्नोति परम। वेदः वेदविद अव्यंगः वेदांग वेदविद अगेन कवि। अंडरस्टूड ऑल दीज थिंग्स। सो निगमेश्वराय, शास्त्र को भगवान ने ही दिया, उसके अनुसार जीकर उसी भगवान को पाने के लिए साधक मनुष्यों के लिए। How complete and cute is this shloka if you see it. तस्मै नमो भगवते पुरुषाय भूम्ने विश्वाय विश्वगुरवे परदेवतायै नारायणाय ऋषये नरोत्तमाय हंसाय सम्यतगिरे निगम ईश्वर। इतने सारे मेरे ख्याल में पूरे भागवत में यही एक श्लोक होगा। इसमें सो मेनी भगवान स्वरूप और लक्षण और एडजेक्टिव्स आर गिवन फॉर अस मेडिटेटिंग। लाइक इन मुंडक यत् अद्रेश्यम अग्राह्यम अगोत्रम अवर्णम अचक्षुश्रोत्रम तदपाणिपादम नित्यम विभुम सर्वगतम ससूक्ष्मम तदव्ययम यद्भूतयोनिम। 12 दिया उधर दिए। सो टू दिव्य अमूर्त पुरुष सबाह्याभ्यंतर अजः अप्राणः अमनाः शुभ्रः अक्षरात्परतः परः। अक्षरात्परतः पर is 1. 9 are given again in the same Upanishad. So Nanta Pragnam, Navaish Pragnam, Novahita Pragnam, Napragnyanaganam, Napragnam, Napragnam, Adrushtam, Avyavaharyam, Agrahyam, Agotram, Avarnam, Achakshupran, Tadapanipadam, Nityam, Vibhum, Sarvagatam, Susukshmam. And there also, little we came back to Mundaka from there. Nanta Pragnam, Navaish Pragnam, Novahita Pragnam, Napragnyanaganam, Napragnam, Napragnam, Adrushtam, Avyavaharyam, Agrahyam, Agotram, Avarnam. Then there we talk about 18 qualities of Parabrahma Tattva as the Turiya Tattva there. जागृत स्वप्न सुषुप्ति बोलने के बाद जब तुरी की बात आती है 18 लक्षणास आर टोल्ड ऑफ परब्रह्मा परमात्मा इफ यू रिमेंबर. ओके, there you can see. अदृष्टम अव्यवहार्यम अग्राह्यम, हियर वी मिस्ड अलक्षणम अचिंत्यम अव्यपदेश्यम ऐकात्म्य प्रत्ययसारम प्रपंचोपशमम शांतम शिवम अद्वैतम चतुर्थम मन्यन्ते स आत्मा स विघ्नेयः. कर लो गिनती. नान्त प्रज्ञम न बहिष्प्रज्ञम नोभेद प्रज्ञम न प्रज्ञानगणम न प्रज्ञम न प्रज्ञम. 6 हो गए. ओके, अदृष्टम अव्यवहार्यम अग्राह्यम अलक्षणम अचिंत्यम अव्यपदेश्यम 6 हो गए. देन एकात्म प्रत्ययसारम प्रपंचोपशमम शांतम शिवम अद्वैतम चतुर्थम मन्यन्ते 6 हो गए. स आत्मा सविज्ञेयः. So in that way here also our Markandeya ji gave simply understandable words of indicating Bhagwan's Swarupa for us. Now, we being in our Rajo Tamo Guna don't register either the meaning or the importance of these things. But if at all we are in Shuddha Sattva Guna, aggressively committed to know the Lord or the truth, is this not enough for our reveling in devotion and meditation on the Lord or the truth? Revolving around this Nama, this particular Visheshana, we can do all Prarthana Upasana. And going deep into the meaning of each word, we can do the dhyana. That is the beauty of these mantras. Okay. Then comes the beautiful another shloka. Yam vai na veda vitathaksh pathair brahmat dhehi santam swakheshu asushu hridyapi drukpathesu tanmaya आवृतमति सौ एव साक्षात् आद्यव तव अखिल गुरोः उपसाद्य वेद्यम. Yes, this is again very complicated, exhaustive explanation about Paramatma, but very essential, important. More of it tomorrow we'll see. I'll just say the literal meaning. Like we studied this shloka, every word today, Tomorrow, these two mantras we chant it so that it becomes satisfactorily studied. See, Yam Vai Naveda, whom the Lord whom cannot be known. Why? Vitatha Akshapataihi. Tatha means Yatha Tata. Vitata means not Yatha Tata. Akshapataihi, through the path of the Indriyas. Brahmata, wandering. Dhi, the Antakarana. Then the Antakarana, which is wandering in the wrong path, wrong destination, taking Indriyas, through the Indriyas. That Buddhi, which is following the Indriyas, which show the wrong direction, wrong path, with that Buddhi, Naveda. Yam vai Naveda Vidatha Akshapataihi Brahmadhi. So main sentence is what? Yam vai Naveda Dhihi. Buddhi cannot know him because Brahmatu. Why the Brahma in the Buddhi? Vidada Akshapataihi means guided by the Indriyas. This complicated looking sentence in Gita, it is simply said, Ki Indriyanam hi charatam yan manah anuvidhiyate tad asya arati prajnam vairnavam ivam bhasaha. Charatam indriyam yan manah anuvidhiyate. The moving of the mana following the indriyas. Mana includes the buddhi. Tad, that moving of the mana buddhi behind the indriyas and slavery to them, harati prajnam. The prajna is being taken away. Vair nava vivambasi, like the winds pushes when it is very big flowing, the nava which is left in the waters. कैसे वो बड़ा सा हवा जो है ना उस नाव को कितना डुलाता है, अल्टीमेटली डुबा ही देता है. And this prajna shabdam is, though prajnanam brahma we have in the Vedanta Shastra as Mahavakya itself, but in those occasions wherever it is used, it is yogic word. Ritambhara prajna. Gita mein tasya prajna pratishtita. The entire sthita prajna lakshanas which are spoken in 18 shlokas, all of that is the Ritambhara prajna followed by the Nirbija Samadhi, wherein there are no bija even of the Nirodha Samskara. There is nothing for the self to identify with. Therefore, Vichara, it identifies with itself. That is called as Swarupe Avasthana. Like nobody to call or nobody to come to our house. No tin mano. We talk to ourselves, say, मैं कितना useless हूँ, बेवकूफ हूँ, बुद्धू हूँ. We talk to. Same way the Atma has nothing to identify with it, to become a Jiva. Therefore, it gets into itself. That is called as Prajna. So we are talking about Tadasya Harati Prajnam. That is what said there. Here also, भगवान मार्कंडेय जी कहते हैं, इंद्रियों के पीछे भ्रमण करने वाले बुद्धि में उस परब्रह्म को जानने का क्षमता नहीं होता. We are the जीता जागता खड़ा बैठता एग्जाम्पल. In the same way, Santam, but then remember, where is that Lord whom the Buddhi, because of Brahmanam not able to see? Santam is existing. Where? Swakheshu, in your own Indriyas, Asushu, in your own Prana, Hrudi, in your own heart, Drukpatesu, in all Indriyas. So इंद्रियों में, मन में, बुद्धि में, शरीर में, हृदय में, हर जगह रहने वाले भगवान को देख नहीं पा रहे. दैट्स व्हाट परांचिखानि व्यतृण स्वयं भो तस्मात् परांग पश्यति न अंतरात्मा. कश्चित् धीरः प्रत्यगात्मानम् ऐक्षतौ आवृत्त चक्षुः. Includes that dhī when it withdraws from the anna prana manomaya koshas, indriyas, etc. That alone will have the capacity. That's called in another language Agriya Buddhya, Sukshmaya Buddhya, Sukshma Darshini. In other language, Ekagra Chitta, Samyamita Chitta, Shuddha Chitta, Sukshma Chitta, all this. Sattva Yukta Chitta. In whichever the text it is said, the marma, the rahasya we have to catch. Main theme. So today, with this shloka, one thing we got, when the dhi does brahmana through indriya, it is incapable of piercing through and see the self, which is there at every personality layer of every individuality. It is a very interesting thing. Santam swakeshu asushu hrudyapi drukpateshu. भगवान को देखने के लिए भगवान का होना नहीं चाहिए, भगवान को देखने के लिए भगवान को देखने की बुद्धि चाहिए। भाई भगवान का होना नहीं चाहिए क्योंकि उनका स्वरूप ही होना है, वो है, ही कांट बी एब्सेंट। लाइक यू एंड आई, व्हेन वी आर टोल्ड यू आर ब्रह्मन, वी फील शाई। स्वामी जी क्या बोल रहे हो आप? यू कैन टॉक समथिंग एल्स, बट इस मैं इतना यूजलेस फेलो, हाउ कैन यू कॉल मी ब्रह्मन? वी फील, बट ए ब्रह्मज्ञानी, यू टेल हिम यू आर ए जीवा, यू आर देहा, ही सेज यार तुम कुछ भी कहो, मैं क्या करूं, आई कांट लिव, आई कांट से झूठ, मैं ब्रह्म ही हूं, अभी मैं क्या करूं? ही से आई कांट बी अदरवाइज, भाई तुम कुछ भी बोलो। Like 1,000 people tell you you are not a man. If you, Arey, I am man only. Nobody can deny. It is not democracy. In the same way, the whole universe is he only. It cannot be. He is existing. Therefore, the existence of the Bhagavan has no problem. He is always. The ability to see that Bhagavan, that Buddhi should recognize and Aham should surrender to experience. The recognition of Buddhi is possible when we study Shastra. That Buddhi can study Shastra, which has freed itself from all the external Bhranti, lost in all the Upadhis. Like this sloka is very pregnant. So little bit we touched it, we talk little more about this. And the last that concludes our this Markandeya Rishi Kruta Stuti. His story is not over. Then he will ask Lord to show the Maya. भगवान पूरा माया दिखा देते हैं उनको, वो पूरा उसमें प्रलय का ये स्वरूप देखते हो। The 33 श्लोकास. Then भगवान शिव जी का भी आना होता है with पार्वती जी. He also blesses the Markandeya Rishi. So we have the 3 chapters 8, 9, 7 related to Markandeya Rishi only. 8, 9 and also the 10. Then the 11, 12, 13 और 3 कर लो, हो गया भागवतम. Then Mahatmya. Don't look at time or days or anything. Just be in the understanding of God, upasana of God, remembrance of God, surrender to the God whenever we are in the class. That should be our goal. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sri Bhagavat Sharanam Mama. Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama. Sri Suta Sharanam Mama. Sri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama. Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama. Sri Narada Sharanam Mama. Sri Kumara Sharanam Mama. Sri Brahma Sharanam Mama. Sri Vishnu Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nata Narayana Vasudeva. Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkrupātamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Swarge Satye Cha Kailase Vaikunthe Naste Anrasah Atapivantu Sadbhagyaha Mama Munchada Karejido कृष्ण प्रियम सकल कल्मषनाशनञ्च मुक्ते कहे तुमिह भक्ति विलासकारी संत कथानकमिदं विवदादरेण लोके तीर्थ परिशीलन सेवया किम् ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं दशम स्कंदः उत्तरार्धः अथ अष्टपञ्चाशत्तमोऽध्यायः श्री कृष्ण परमात्मनः विविध उद्वाहाः श्री शुक उवाच friends, in this chapter we have seen those 3 most beautiful portions. Portion 1, Krishna with Yudhana Satyaki and others reaching to the Hastinapura, the place of Pandava, and their mutual love talking to each other. Aha, how wonderful it was. एक से बढ़कर एक, इतना प्यार, इतना प्यार. That was the first portion. We saw everything was unique there. The Kunti Devi's Prarthana and all, telling that the day you sent your brother, then only we have become Sanatha, we are protected. So continue like that. Yudhishthira saying, "Ki what punya we have done in the past, but now even though we are in this world and worldliness, you gave us darshan who even the Mahayogis cannot have. Yogeshwaranam Durdarshan. All these great things. Then the Krishna, the Draupadi coming and doing namaskar and all that. Second portion, Krishna Arjuna have gone for hunting. There they saw Kalindi Yamuna. Then Arjuna was sent by Krishna to inquire her. She spoke all that for Vishnu to get him as husband, Pati. I am doing Damasya, I will be here only. अरे वो तो आ गए हैं, इज देयर, चलो भगवान इनको रथ में बिठाकर आगे लेकर, है ना. Before Bhagavan took Subhadra, not Krishna, went to Dwaraka Nagari. Here what happened? So many other episodes were told. One is the Khandava Prastha is the name of forest which is offered to Agni Deva. Pleased with that, Agni Deva gave to Arjuna the Ratha, the Ashwa, the Kavacha, the Dhanuhu, the Bana, which Arjuna will use in the Kurukshetra Yuddha. These all have happened when Bhagavan stayed Chaturmasa Diksha, 4 months, as we are doing it today, the second day. When 4 months Bhagavan was there in the Nai Delhi. Like when some years Balram was there in Ayodhya Nagari, that place, then but this Duryodhana has gone and learned the Gada Vidya, etc. यहाँ भगवान कृष्ण के समय में ही ये हुआ. In that Agni, the Mayasura was getting burnt. Arjuna protected. Therefore, he felt happy. He gave the Maya Sabha made. Maya Sabha. Maya means Mayasura बना के दिया, इसलिए इसको Maya Sabha कहते. Indraprastha Nagari is made by Vishwakarma, civil engineer of Devatas. Mayasura is gave the Maya Sabha. In that, Duryodhana, that beautiful sentence, you remember? Ki, दुर्योधनस्य आसीत् जलस्थलदृशिभ्रमः. जलस्थलदृशिभ्रमः. So all this happened finally, taking permission from Kunti Devi and all Pandavas and all. Krishna takes Kalindi Yamuna to Dwaraka Nagari. Then they get properly married. So happy the entire Dwaraka Vasi. So in this way, 4th marriage Krishna ka ho gaya. Rukmini, Jambavati, Satyabhama and Kalindi. Now Nagnajiti, Mitravinda, Bhadra, Lakshana or Lakshmana. 4. Let us study that portion today. या जितना भी है 4 शादियां कर देंगे आज भगवान का, चाहे रात 10 भी बज जाए. कर दे कि आज बचाएं 2 एक. Let us see how it, because I don't know which shlokas come, what meaning that time Bhagavan tells us to remember or learn. Let us try. Om अथोपये में कालिंदीम, वहां से पढ़ो 29. अथोपये में कालिंदीम सुपुण्यर्थृक्ष ऊर्जिते वितन्वन् परमानंदम स्वानां परममंगलम विन्दानुविन्दावावन्त्यौ दुर्योधनवशानुगौ स्वयंवरे स्वभगिनीमो कृष्णे रक्तां न्यषेदतां राजाधिदेव्याः तनयाम मित्रविन्दां पितृष्वसुः प्रसख्यः कृतवान् कृष्णः राजन् राज्ञां प्रपश्यतां नग्नचित् नाम कौसल्यः आसीत् राजातिधार्मिकः तस्य सत्याभवत् कन्या देवी नाग्नजिती नृप नतां शेकुन् नृपान् मूढुम् अजित्वा सप्तगोवृषान् तीक्ष्णशृङ्गान् सुदुर्धर्षान् वीरगन्धासहान् खलान् तां श्रुत्वा वृषचिल्लभ्यां भगवान् सात्वतां पतिः जगाम कौसल्यपुरं सैन्येन महता वृतः स कोसलपतिः प्रीतः प्रत्युत्थानासनादिभिः अर्हणेनापि गुरुणा पूजयन् प्रतिवन्दितः नन्दितः वरं विलोक्याभिमतं समागतं नरेन्द्रकन्या च कमे रमापतिं भूयादयं मे पतिराशिषो मलाः करोतु सत्याय दिमे धृतो व्रतैः यत्पादपङ्कजरजः शिरसा बिभर्ति श्रीरब्जः सगिरिशः सह लोकपालैः लीलातनूः स्वकृतसेतु परीप्सयेषः काले ददत्स भगवान् मम केन तुष्येत अर्चितां पुनरित्याह नारायण जगत्पते आत्मानन्देन पूर्णस्य करवाणि किमल्पकः। श्रीशुक उवाच तमाह भगवान् हृष्टः कृतासनपरिग्रहः मेघगम्भीरया वाचा सस्मितं कुरु नन्दन। श्रीभगवानुवाच नरेन्द्रयाञ्च कविभिर्विगर्हिता राजन्यबन्धोर्निजधर्मवर्तिनः तथापि याचे सह तपसौहृदेच्छया कन्यां त्वदीयां न हि शुल्कदा वयम्। राजोवाच कोऽन्यस्तेभ्यधिको नाथ कन्यावरैः गुणैकधाम्नो मस्याङ्गे श्रीर्वसत्यनपायिनी किन्त्वस्माभिः कृतः पूर्वं समयः सात्वतर्षभः पुंसां वीर्यपरीक्षार्थं कन्यावरपरीप्सया सप्तैते गोवृषा वीरा दुर्दान्ता दुरवग्रहाः एतैर्भग्नाः सुबहवः भिन्नगात्रा नृपात्मजाः यदि मे निगृहीताः स्युः त्वयैव यदुनन्दन नरो भवान् वरो भवानभिमतः दुहितुर्मे श्रियः पतिः। श्रियपते एवं समयमाकर्ण्य बद्ध्वा परिकरं प्रभुः आत्मानं सप्तधा कृत्वा न्यगृह्णात् लीलयैव तान् बद्ध्वा तान् दामभिः शौरिः भग्नदर्पान् हतौजसः व्यकर्षत् लीलया बद्धान् बालो दारुमयान्यथा ततः प्रीतः सुतां राजा ददौ कृष्णाय विस्मितः तां प्रत्यगृह्णात् भगवान् विधिवत् सदृशीं प्रभुः राजपत्न्यश्च दुहितुः कृष्णं लब्ध्वा प्रियं पतिं लेभिरे परमानन्दं जातश्च परमोत्सवः शङ्खभैर्यानकानेदुर्गीतवाद्यद्विजाशिषः नरानार्यः प्रमुदिताः सुवासहस्रग्वलङ्कृताः दशधेनुसहस्राणि पारिबर्हमथा द्विभुः युवतीनां त्रिसाहस्रं निष्कग्रीवसुवाससां नवनागसहस्राणि नागात् शतगुणान् रथान् रथात् शतगुणान् अश्वान् अश्वात् शतगुणान् नरान् दम्पतीरथमारोप्य महत्या सेनया वृतौ स्नेहप्रक्लिन्नहृदयः यापयामास कोसलः श्रुत्वैतत् रुरुधुर्भूपाः नयन्तं पथिकन्यकां भग्नवीर्याः सुदुर्मर्षाः यदुभिर्गोवृषैः पुरा तानस्यतः शरव्रातान् बन्धुप्रियकृदर्जुनः गाण्डीवी कालयामास सिंहः क्षुद्रं मृगानिव पारिबर्हमुपागृह्य द्वारकाम् एत्य सत्यया रेमे यदूनाम् अनुषभः भगवान् देवकी सुतः श्रुतकीर्तेः सुतां भद्राम् उपयौमे पितृष्वसुः कैकेयीं भ्रातृभिर्दत्तां कृष्णः सन्तर्दनादिभिः सुतां च मद्राधिपतेः लक्ष्मणां लक्षणैर्युतां स्वयंवरे जहारैकः स सुपर्णः सुधामिव अन्यांश्चैवं विधा भार्याः कृष्णस्यासन् सहस्रशः भौमं हत्वा तन्निरोधात् आहृताश्चारुदर्शनाः। श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दक्षिणस्कन्धे उत्तरार्धे अष्टमहिषी उद्वयाहो नाम अष्टपञ्चाशोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। So the Kalindi Vivaha with Krishna done in Dwaraka. Now comes the next Vivaha number 5. Ki Vinda Anuvindav. The two people, Vinda Anuvinda, brothers. Who are they? Avantyo. Avantipura ke Raja the wo log. Duryodhana Vashanugav. They are friends to Duryodhana. They are in Duryodhana Vasha. Then Swayamvare, they organized a Swayamvara for whom? Swabhaginim, his their own sister. She was also Krishnaya Raktam. So much she was in Asakti Prema with Sri Krishna only. Nishedatam. They did the Nishedha, didn't allow her to get married Krishna in that Swayamvara. Bhagavan was there. Then Rajadi Devyaha Tanayam Mitravindam Pitrushvasuhu. So that girl who is the brother sister of Vinda Anuvinda, her name is Mitravinda. Mitravinda is very famous in South Indian movies and all. They say Mitravinda is the one who creates gadbad with doing that chungli वगैरह. कहाँ है वो कहानी महाभारत में एक बार इधर उधर हुआ होगा. So they say मित्रविंदा आ रही है. In some places they say. मतलब लोगों को बीच में लड़ाई कराने वाले. वैसे तो एक आध बार हुआ होगा. But this मित्रविंदा the sister of this Vinda, but daughter of Rajadi Devi. Who is Rajadi Devi? Sister of Vasudeva. Vasudeva has 10 and 12 or 15 sisters. So one of the sister is Rajadi Devi. Her daughter is Mitravinda. So Krishna Bhagavan wanted to marry her. Prasakya Hrutavan Krishna Rajan Rajnyam Prapashyatam. Like he took the Rukmini Devi, even Mitravinda also Bhagavan in that Swayamvara with all the bala he took her. So this is how the Mitravinda Vivaha with Krishna. Remember all these 8 Vivahas again will be discussed between the Draupadi and all these 8 where they meet in Kurukshetra. That time they narrate each one of them shortcut way. And there the last one Lakshmana says, you know, your husband Arjuna won you in that what do you call Swayamvara by looking in the water, the Matsya Yantra. You know, my husband Krishna, his eyes were tied, nothing was seen, yet he could hit. And she says that Lakshmana, to that Swayamvara, even Arjuna came, he also failed. Swayamvara. So the stories they'll come later on. So the 5th one is Mitravinda Vivaha by kidnap Bhagavan has done because she is Krishna Anurakta. Raktam Krishna. Raktam is Raja Rakta, attachment, not blood. Raktam is Rakti, Anurakti, Prema. Okay, 5. Now the 6th one is big story of 15-20 श्लोकास. अब रुक्मिणी के विवाह का सतवामा के बाद यही सबसे बड़ा है in number of श्लोकास. What is the story? Nagnajit nama Kausalya. So Kosalapura Raja Nagnajit. Kosalapura is in the earlier days it is Ayodhya Nagari only. Okay, then Kosala Desha Rama, Kausalya Nandana Rama. Kosalapura Nagnajit nama is a king. Asid Raja Ati Dharmika. The Nagnajit was very, very dharmika Raja. Tasya Bhavat Satya Kanya Devi. He has got a daughter by name Satya. But already one Satya is there, Satyabhama. Therefore, इनका नाम नाग्नजिति लगा दिया because Nagnajit पुत्री है ना, नग्नजित पुत्री नाग्नजिति. Like Draupadi. Her name is Drupada Putra. She Putri, she is called Draupadi. She is Drupada Putra. She and the Drishtadyumna. Is it not? They are born out of the Yajna Kunda. When that Drupada did that to finish Dronacharya. Because Drona insulted. Drupada insulted first Drupada ने insult किया. बचपन में तो दोनों दोस्त थे. When Drona goes for the naukri or food, Drupada rejects. Then that time only in Dukkha, Dronacharya comes to Delhi. He sees the children playing the ball. It is fallen in the water. He brings out with the arrows. Then he is taken to Bhishma. Bhishma appoints him, Drona, as the teacher of archery, etc. to the Pandavas. Dronacharya is not the Vedanta Guru. Only Vidya Guru is. All this, Yuddha Vidya Ityadi. So then when they learn, they ask what Guru Dakshina. He says, I want Drupada to be tied and brought. Drupada को हराकर पांडव ले आके इनके चरण में डालते. Then he forgives. Then Drupada feels very angry. Later on, he goes and does yajna. I want the Dronacharya killing Putra. That is not Drishtadyumna. He is the leader of Pandav Paksha. Whole Sainya. He is the leader. But the main Yuddha is done by Arjuna Ityadi. But he is the main Senapati, Drishtadyumna. Like we had last 2 governments before this present, before this 2007 and all, उस पहले और 16 से पहले जो भी है ना, the dummy prime minister, कोई और कोई rule करते थे. So Drishtadyumna is a very powerful one anyway. So all that thing just remember. So here this Raja Dharmika, I am telling about the Draupadi is Drupada Putri. Here also Nagnachit Putri Nagnajiti. Okay, Nrupa Sahata Natam Shekur Nrupa Vodum Ajitva Sapta Govrushan. So there were 7 bulls, very ferocious, powerful, frightening. Raja has put a rule there. Whoever can control these 7 bulls, they only can get married to his daughter Nagnajiti. But no Raja could win her hand because they tried, they could not do the condition that is put up, defeating, controlling, subduing these 7 bulls. So then Tikshna Shrungan, they were having very sharp horns. So Durdharshan, impossible to control them. Veeragandha Asahan Khalan. Then the bulls, they will never withstand to anybody who says they are Veera and try, they will just destroy them only. This is how those 7 bulls. Tam Shrutva Vrishajit Labhyam. सो भगवान को पता चला कि ओनली वृषों को जीतने वाला ही उसका लब्धि करेगा. दे विल गेट ही विल गेट दैट नागराजित एज वाइफ. भगवान सात दाम्पति जगाम कौशल्यपुरम. भगवान reached that कौशलपुर सैन्येन मातावृतः. In case of requirement, he took lot of sainyam. स कौशलपति प्रीतः. Kosarapati was so happy. Krishna Bhagavan himself came. So pratyuthana asanadivihi arhaninapi guruna pujayat. With all big way, he has done the invitation, invocation, reception and upasana of Lord Krishna. Prativanditaha. Krishna also was happy. He also did some gifts, etc. giving her. Then varam vilokya abhimatam samagatam. So that Nagnajiti came to know and saw Krishna. And the moment she saw him, abhibatam varam agatam vilokya, she found him to be the most desirable, choosable person to be husband. That Narendra Kanya. Again, here also this Nagnajiti Chakame Ramapatim. She had prema in her heart for Ramapati Krishna only, for her husband. Then she starts praying instantaneously. Bhuyad ayam me patihi. May he become my husband. Ashishaha amalaha karotu satya yadi me dhrutaha vrataihi. If I have a lot of vratas I have done, and if they all have to give me the result, and if I get a chance to choose, may this Krishna become my husband. Just like Rukmini did. All my tapasyas should get a Krishna as my husband. So this Nagnajiti Satya also does the same thing. Then she knows what is Krishna. Yat pada pankaja rajaha shirasa vivarti. That is Lord Krishna, whose dust of the feet are put on the head. By whom? Shrihi, Lakshmi Devi, Abjajaha, Brahmadeva, Sagirishaha, even Bhagwan Shiva, Saha Lokapalaihi, Indra, Varuna, Vayu, Kubera, all of them also. So Leela Tanuho, the one who takes different Tanus to do the Leelas. Leela Tanuho, Swakruta Setu Paripsaya. So the Dharma which he has established or brought or kept or sent in this world for the protection of the world, to protect that Dharma, Dharma is a Setu, the one who takes different bodies. So Kale Adhat Saha Bhagavan Mama. This Krishna Bhagavan is that Narayana only. In this Kala, he took this avatara. Mama kena toshet. How he can be happy or pleased with me so that he can choose me. मैं क्या करूं कि मुझे प्यार करे, प्रेम करे. So this type of how to make him happy. This Nagnajiti was in the mind of thinking. So she was praying the Lord to the Narayana, Ishwar Paramatma, यही हमारे मेरे पति हो जाए, इस तरह. In this meantime, this Nagnajita Raja Architam Punah iti aha Narayana Jagatpate. So after doing the Archana to him, this Nagnajit Raja, he knows he is Bhagavan already. Hey Narayana Jagatpati, Atmanandena Purnasya. You are always full in your own bliss of the self. Karavanikim Albagaha. I am such a small king here. What can I do to please you? You are already in the bliss of your own self. No, this is how Nagnajit, recognizing the Lord, he says. Atmanandena Purnena. Bhagavan Krishna is always full in his Atma Ananda. Yet he married these 8 or those 16,000 because they sought him. They wanted him. And Yetha Mam Prabhadyante Tantata Vajami, this Vrata, therefore he also reciprocated. And all these are at the Leela level. The Sarvayaka Parabrahma, who is beyond all the Upadhi. How can he have a body and he can have that man or woman expression and then marry? ये सब तो केवल लीलाएं हैं, याद रखना. लीला काल में भक्तों को अनुग्रह करने के लिए, हम सबको भक्ति का मार्ग दर्शाने के लिए भगवान does all these leelas. Don't get carried away the nonsensical comments of stupids who don't know what is glory of Sanatana Dharma Hinduism. Very dushta rakshas they are. They don't know. So here she was praying like that, and then Father, this Nagrajit, what seva I the alpaka can do to you? You are already Purna with Brahmananda or Atmananda. Sri Shuka Vacha, Shukdev ji कहते हैं कि तमाह भगवान कृष्ण. To him Bhagavan Krishna spoke Kurtasana Parigraha after taking the seat and all the upasanas. Megha Gambhiraya Vacha, with a sound like the Gambhirata of the cloud. Sasmitam, with a cute smile. He Kurunandana, O dear Parikshit. Sukadevji having said so, Sri Bhagavan Vacha. Now Bhagavan talks to Nagnajit. So Nagnajit, Nagnajiti, Satrajit, Satyabhama. So what he says, Lord Krishna, Ki Narendra, O Raja, Yancha Kavivir Vigarhita, Rajanya Bandhoho, Nijadharma Vartina. A Raja, he may be even in the poverty. If he is following his Kshatra Dharma, for him, the asking for something is Nishiddha by the Rishi and Muni. A Raja should command, cannot beg. युद्ध करके वो ले सकता है लेकिन भीख नहीं मांगना चाहिए. तो मैं तो क्षत्रिय हूं, so I can't do. यांचा कवि भी, कवि मीन बाय द ऋषि स्पीकर रहता इज नॉट अलाउड. ग्रहणा किया गया है यांचा करने का क्षत्रियों को. हाँ, and these Sardar log, they claim this. They say, I don't know how much true it is. The Sardars, they challenge. I'll give you 10,000 rupees if you find a Sardar beggar in the whole world. ऐसा कहते हैं. आई डोंट नो, फिर छुपे छुपे करते होंगे. आई डोंट नो, बट दे से वी विल वर्क ऑन आवर feet, we stand on our feet, we help each other, but we don't allow our anyone to beg. कोई ऐसे दुनिया में ऐसे कोई बेगर नहीं है जो वो क्लान वाले हैं, ऐसा बोलते हैं. आई डोंट नो. यांचा नहीं करना, बिकॉज दे थिंक दे आर क्षत्रियास. छत्री खत्री ऐसा वही होते हैं. खत्री छत्री ये तो हिंदुओं के भी नाम होते हैं. सो दे आर आल्सो हिंदूज, बट द आइडिया इज क्षत्रिया शुड नॉट बेग, दैट्स इट. यट तथापि याचे तव सौहृद इच्छया, बट स्टिल आई आस्क बिकॉज यू हैव गिवन मी ओपन चेक, ब्लैंक चेक को. व्हाट डू यू वांट कृष्णा? बोलते हैं कन्याम त्वदीयाम नहीं शुल्कदा वयम. यू गिव योर डॉटर टू मी, शुल्कदा न वयम. वी कैन नॉट गिव एनी शुल्क टू हर इन रेस्पॉन्स, क्योंकि उधर कन्या शुल्कम होता था. Varakatnam, Kanya Shulkam, there are two. Varakatnam is the dowry given by the girl side people to the boy side. Kanya Shulkam is the boy side giving it to the girl side. That was also there, Kanya Shulkam. If the girl happened to be more beautiful or belong to the higher royal place, etc. There are some stories, Nataka written in Telugu, Kanya Shulkam and all very. Okay. Now, Raja Vacha, when he heard Lord Krishna asked for his daughter, Nagnajiti, what more he wants, Bhagavan खुद ही मांग रहे हैं. He was extremely happy. See, कहा अन्य ते अभ्यधि कहा ना था. कन्या वरहा यह ईप्सितः. Who can be greater vara for my kanya in the entire assemblage in the whole world today? Who else can be there? Guna ekadhamnaha. You are the one who is the dhama for all the divya gunas. Yasya ange Sri vasati anapayini, and whose hanga chest Lakshmi Devi is there permanently. You wanting to become husband to my daughter, what can more be greater? Who can be there? No doubt at all, you are. But condition is there. Kim tu? But asmabihi krutah purvam samayaha. Satvata Rishava. Oh, best among Satvatas Yadavas. By me, the samaya is done. Samaya means the challenge is kept there. Condition is kept. Same you see in Ramayana also. Entire Ayodhya Vasins scolded, that Janaka Raja, etc. Why did he keep that Danuru Bhanga Ityadi as a condition to get the Sita to be married? After seeing Rama, they say, cancelling all that conditionings, this Raja Janaka should give Sita to Rama. That's what they say. So here also he has put a condition. So he says, Samaya means condition. Asmabhi purvam samaya krutam krutaha he satvata rashava pumsam virya parikshartham, to test the power ability of the would-be son-in-law. But kanya vara paripsaya, for the testing and selecting of son-in-law to test his ability, this condition was put by me. Sapta ete govrushaha vira. O Veera, O Krishna, these are the 7 govrushas. Durdantaha duravagrahaha. Terrible they are in their arrogance. Nobody can control them. Etai bhagnaha subhavaha. No, trying to get my daughter. Many tried to fight and subdue these 7 bulls. Bhagnaha subhavaha. Number of people were broken, their hands, legs, and bhinna gatraha. Limbs were broken. Some of them died also. Nupatmajaha, so many Yuvarajas. So, yadi me nigruhit, yat ime nigruhitaha, स्यु तया एव यदुनंदन वरः भवान अभिमतः दुहितुर्मे श्रियपते. So, so त्वया एव, by you, if these seven bulls can be controlled, varo bhavan abhimatah duhitu me. So me duhitu abhimata varha bhavan. So you are the suitable son-in-law, the husband for my daughter, if you can subdue these things. श्रियपते, ओ लक्ष्मीपति, ओ नारायण. बिकॉज मैंने कंडीशन रखा, अब तो गड़बड़ होगा. इफ आई गिव यू without doing all this conditioning fulfilled, other rajas whose hands legs are broken, then they feel bad. But a king cannot cancel his rules regulations even in this dire situation. तो आप इन 7 bulls को हरा दो, get my daughter married. Clear? Get her married for you. फिर क्या हुआ? एवं समयम आकर्ण्य, हैविंग हर्ड दिस कंडीशन, बद्ध्वा परिकरम प्रभु. भगवान इसलिए तो बचपन में गोकुल में सब खेला ना. ही नोस एवरीथिंग. सो ही जस्ट टाइड हिज वेस्ट विद दैट कपड़ा. परनु आत्मानं सप्तधा कृत्वा, देखो, he made himself 7. Now these are all Leela Bhagavan. He became thousands of gopikas and gopas and gwala bala and cows, calves during his childhood only. Now you understand how he lived with 16,000 wives. He took one form. That we will see, 73rd chapter or somewhere it will come. Naraji goes to see Lord Uksa, all samsara, how he is living with so many wives. Everywhere Bhagavan Krishna is there. He is doing different leelas there. So here he made himself 7. Atmanam sabda krutva nyagrunat leelaya evatam. With effortlessness, he has controlled all those 7 terrible, ferocious, arrogant bulls. Okay, then Badhvatan Damabihi, and then controlled them, tied them with the rope, Shaurihi, Bhagna Darpan, Hata Ojasaha, जिनका ओजस तेजस और दर्प उन 7 बुलों का पूरा भग्न करके, having destroyed, व्यकर्षत लीलया बद्धान. So he controlled them, he tied with the rope, and Leela, he started controlling them and pulling them as per his choice. Example, बालो दारुमयान यथा, just like small wooden खिलौनों को बच्चे कैसे खींच के ले आते हैं, ऐसे 7 बुल्स को हराकर, कंट्रोल करके, रोप से बांध के, भगवान brought it to his control. Like in old Hindi movies, Telugu, you can see the hero controlling the 1 bull, not 7. Isn't it the terrible bull when it's chasing the heroine's father or maybe heroine? He goes and subdues that and then controls. ये सारे महाभारत पढ़ के ये लोग सब करते होंगे. I don't know. Bhagavan is a hero, he has controlled. 7. What you see that rags and show, क्या कहते हैं, है ना? In Tamil Nadu it is allowed this time. Last some time it was banned. Some other countries they do, but they run showing that red rag to the bison or something. भागते हैं वो लोग, उससे लड़ते नहीं. ये कहाँ हुआ ताकत? या 7 at one time भगवान कृष्ण controlled. Then व्यकर्षद लीलया बद्धान बाला दारुमयान यथा तथा प्रीतः, extremely happy about that king Nagnajit. Then Sutam Raja Dadau Krishnaya Vismitaha. He was surprised seeing Krishna's Shakti. Nobody could do that work. But as per promise, he gave his daughter to him. Tam Pratyagranat Bhagavan Vidivatu Sadrushim Prabhu. तो अपने सदृशी उनको विधि विधान से भगवान has married that Nagnajiti Satya. Then Rajapatnya, all the Rajapatni, the family of this Nagnajit Raja, Duhituhu Krishnam Labdva Priyam Patim, of their daughter, seeing that she got Krishna himself as a Pati, Levire Paramanandam, extremely happy. Jataha cha Parama Utsavaha, they made a Utsava only. ये सब आप भी जानते हो. बड़े रईस क्वालिफाइड लोगों के घर से बहू या दामाद आता है, इट्स अ ग्रेट जॉय. So they enjoyed it too. Shanka Bheri Anakaha Neduhu. All Shankanada, Bherinada, sub. Then Gita Vaditya Dijashisha, Vadya Dijasha, all singing, dancing, instruments, Brahmanas, Mantrocharana, Ashirvada, Veda Mantra, all of that went on. Naranaryaha Pramuditaha. And the women and the men of the whole town were happy. Suvasahasra Galankritaha, with wonderful dressing and so many ornaments. Now, in the entire history of all literatures, I have not seen anywhere one unique thing done by Raja Nagnajit here. What it is, the amount of the dowry or the gifts he gives to Krishna and his daughter Ragnajiti, nowhere you can see that. बाप रे इतना ज्यादा धन वो अपने पुत्री के लिए वो देते हैं. आई डोंट नो, मे बी वन आर टू प्लेसेस इट मे बी, बट ही इज सो हैप्पी फॉर हैविंग कृष्णा एज सन इन लॉ. अब भगवान ही दामाद बने तो सब चीजें दे दो. So here we can see extreme happiness, great celebrations. And now comes the turn of this. What did he give? First, Dasha Dhenu Sahasrani, 10,000 cows. Parivarham is the package of the gifts. Adhat Vibhu, that Raja gave that 10,000 cows to Lord Krishna. Then Yuvatinam Trisahasram, Nishkagriva Suvasasam, 3,000 women. Nishkagriva, full of all ornaments, full of entire clothing required for their whole life and their family. With all those things, 3,000 women were sent to serve his daughter and Lord Krishna, now the daughter who got married there. 3,000, देखो 10, 5, 15 परिचारिकाओं को भेजते हैं. ये था रिवाज, you have seen 100 years back also. Along with daughter, they sent the one who was taking care of the daughter also there in last place to continue doing seva. So he has given 10,000 cows, 3,000 women to serve Krishna and whole family, mainly this Nagnajiti Satya. Okay, then Nava Naga Sahasrani. Naga means elephant, Nava means 9, Sahasrani means 1,000. 9,000 elephant, वो कितने कहाँ से लाएंगे वो? उसका खाना ये हाथी मेरे साथ है, you can't संभालो. 9,000 elephants he gave means उनके पास कितने थे? 9,000 elephants. Nava Naga Sahasrani. Then Nagat Shatagunan Rathan. Come multiply with 100. है ना, 9,000 into 100 कितने हो गए? 5 शून्य है ना, 9 लाख रथ उन्होंने दिया. आप देखो, ते शतम मनुष्य गंधर्वाणाम आनंदः स एको देव गंधर्वाणाम आनंदः श्रोत्रियस्य च कामः तस्य ते शतम देव गंधर्वाणाम आनंदः स एक आजान जान पितॄणाम देवलोकलोकानाम. देखो 100. So 9,000 elephants multiplied by 100 is the ratha he gave. Then the rathat shatagunan ashwan. Multiply with 100 the number of chariots, he gave the ghode, horses. Then ashwat shatagunan naran. Multiply with 100 the ashwa, he has given the soldiers who go on the foot and fight the war. अब multiply करो 9,000 into 100, which is the ratha, into 100, which is ghoda, and into 100 the human beings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 शून्य हो जाते, 9 से पहले, 9 के बाद 9 and 9 zeros. Because 9,000 में 3 zeros आ गए, हाँ, रथों में 2 जीरो हो गए, 5, घोड़े में 2 जीरो हो गए, 7, फिर उसका 100 है तो 9. तो now count it is so much of soldiers. Yes, that's what I said. कि इतना सारा उन्होंने दिया. How much love he has for his daughter. Very surprising, you know. इतना, मतलब that time the population was so much. Imagine 17 times. If Jarasandha has got 23 Akshoni of Sainya, you know, one Akshoni has got 1,09,000 people on the foot and some 9,000, 6,000 ऐसे सेम हाथियों पे भी, घोड़ों पे भी, रथ, सब मिलकर एक अक्षौहिणी होता है. Like that 23 Akshauhinis, like that 17 times. Only Jarasandha. What is the Sainya of Shishupala, Paundraka, Dantavaktra, Viduratha? ये सब बड़ा गिनती है, बहुत पॉपुलेशन था वहाँ. No, don't think that only we have a lot of population in this Kali Yuga. है तो कुछ नहीं, compared to them. By the way, just expanding our intellect in understanding. Then what happened? Dampati Rathamarupya, making the newlywed couple on the chariot. Mahatya Senaya Vrutau, with so much of again Sainya sending to protect Sneha Praklina Hrudayaha, with so much of the heart melting with his love for his pure, wonderful, dearest daughter. yapayamasa Kosalaha. That Kosala Raja, with all the heaviness of the heart, with love. Heaviness because she is going away, but happy because going to Lord Krishna himself. Therefore, he has sent. Same, the Janaka Raja also has sent. All the four. Sita was sent, then Lakshmana Patni, Urmila, then Shrutakirti, then all of them. सो कौशल देश वाले हमेशा ऐसे रिच होते हैं. मांडवी भरता's wife, श्रुतकीर्ति शत्रुघ्न, then that Rama, Sita, then Lakshmana ke wo Urmila. So then what happened? Sutva etat Rurudhur Bhupa Nayan Dampati Kanya. When she was being taken that way by Lord Krishna, all other kings who were wanting her, they started crying only ki they are missing her. Then Bhagnaviryaha Sudharmarshaha, and their Virya Darpa was defeated. Then the Hankara also was defeated. Yadubir Gaurushahi Pura, they were already earlier also beaten left and blue by the Yaduviras, same fellows, they were there. मतलब जहाँ स्वयंवर होता है वहाँ जाते हैं. Like that. So then Tan Asyata Sharavratan, when they took all the arrows and bows and weapons attacking the whole Krishna's group, came there the great Naranarayana way, Arjun ji. देखो इधर भी Naranarayana, 12 Skandha also same. So Arjuna came in between. Bandhu Aprikut Arjuna Gandivi, with his Gandiva Dhanuh, the Arjuna, Kalayamasa, Simha Kshudra Murganiva, जो रुके वो मरे, जो नहीं मरना चाहे वो भाग गए. Like the tiger lion chases the deers, etc. Arjuna made all those kings who came to fight with Krishna run away. In this way, Paribarham Upagruhya, taking all the gifts, Dwarakam Etya, having come to Dwaraka, Satya, here Satya means this Nagnajiti, Reme, enjoyed Yadunam Rishabha, Bhagavan Devaki Sutaha. The Devaki is the Bhagavan, Yadunam Rishabha, he was happy with is this sixth wife. है ना? Fourth is the Kalindi, fifth is Mitravinda, sixth one is this Nagnajiti. Now two are there. उनका सिंपल शादी यहाँ बता दिया सुखदेव जी ने. श्रुत कीर्ते है श्रुताम. तो श्रुत कीर्ति again is one other sister of Vasudeva. His daughter, her daughter Bhadra. Her name was Bhadram. Upayeme Pitrushvasuhu. The Pita, the Vasudeva's sister, Shrutakirti's daughter, Bhadram Upayeme Kaikeyim. Is a Kekai Rajya ki putri hai. Bhratrubhir Dattam. Because her brothers were not fighting like the Vinda or Rukmi, etc. उनको पता चल गया कि unnecessary पंगा लेने से गड़बड़ होगा. They themselves have given this Bhadra to Lord Krishna. So Krishna Santartana Devi. So Santartana ityadi are the brothers of this Bhadra. They happily gave to Krishna. So Krishna's wife is Bhadra, sister is Subhadra. That's Subhadra married to Arjuna. We will see it in next 2-3 chapters. Then the last one, Sutamcha Madradipate. Madra Desha Raja hai, unki putri hai, Lakshmanam, Lakshanai Ryutam, with all good qualities. Her name was Lakshmana. Somewhere they call Lakshana also, Lakshmanam. Swayamvare Jahara Ekaha. Saha Suparnaha Sudhamiva. तो स्वयंवर में उन्होंने जीत लिया like the Garuda Bakshi getting that Amrita Bhandam. In this way, this Lakshmana in that Swayamvara Bhagavan got. The last one. In this way, Anyansha Evam Vidaha Bharyaha Krishna se asan. Like this, Lord Krishna had Sahasrashaha, thousands of wives. So, Bhauma Mahatva, having killed that Bhaumasura, who is also called a Narakasura, Tan Nirodhat. From his bondage, when he captured and put them in the jail, Tan Nirodhat Ahurtaha Charu Darshanaha. So the wonderful looking, the women folk, when they were released after killing Bhaumasura, they said, where can we go now? We can't go back to our house. You marry us. Bhagavan said, Ajao. That Bhaumasura himself is Narakasura. The place is called Prag Jyotishapuram. It is that side in Assam, Guwahati, us taraf hai wo. Prag Jyotishapuram कहते हैं उसको. Where Prag means that direction. Udhar he has captured. His idea was to marry 1 lakh women at one time and create a record of his own. So 16,000 he captured. In tomorrow's 59th chapter, we will see Lord Krishna releasing all of them and marrying. Then seeing that some other rajas who were captured by Jarasandha write a letter to the Lord, Bhaiya humko bhi release karo. Then Bhagavan Krishna along with Arjuna and Bhima in a Brahmana Vesha, they go and fight with Jarasandha and finish it. So this is how Krishna Leelas are going on, going on. Sarvam Krishna Arvanamati Srimad Bhagavate Mahaprane Param Samsamtayam Uttararde Dasham Skande Ashtamahishi Udvaho Nama Ashta Panchashodhyayaha. So this is how भगवान के जो 8 विवाह है हम देख चुके हैं. So if it is a camp or any Bhagavad Saptaha or if we are together, we would have done nice Krishna Vivaha Mahotsava or something. But Iman Himan, let us just enjoy. जितना भगवान हमको देते हैं, विल बी हैप्पी विथ दैट ओनली. थैंक यू. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि प्राणाय पानाय व्यानाय उदानाय समानाय ब्रह्मणे ब्रह्मार्पणं मध्ये मध्ये अमृतपानीयम् उत्तरापोषणम् हस्तपाद प्रक्षालनम् आचमनं ताम्बूलं नीराजनं दर्शयामि. ओम नीलमेघश्याम कृष्ण नित्य जगन्मोहन कृष्ण बाल गोपाल कृष्ण भव्य मंगल वेणुगानलोल वेदांत वेद्य नवनीत चोर भक्तजनाधार परम दयावार्धि मुक्ति संदायक गीतामृतार्थ कृष्ण परम योगीश कृष्ण पार्थ सारथि रूप कृष्ण सर्वमंगलम्. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम् नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति. ओम नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात्. ओम मंगलम श्री गुरु क्षेत्र भाषा गीताचार्य मंगलम. ओम व्यासाय विष्णुपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णुवे नमो ब्रह्मनिधे वासिष्ठाय योगींद्राय नमस्तस्मै शुकाय ब्रह्मरूपिणे संसार सर्वदष्टम्यो विष्णुनाथम. ओम श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र की जय. श्री वेद व्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई समस्त श्री कृष्ण भक्ति पत्नियों की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. हर नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंदा. नमस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक उपासक सेवक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक गण की जय. Thank you. As we could do all the Krishna Vivaha today. Come back in 2-3 minutes for our Adhyatma Ramayanam also.